Erin looked at the time on her phone. Nearly 6 p.m. 5 hours since Sophie Madson was reported missing. Together with DS Lewis Jennings, Erin had been put in charge of a vehicle checkpoint near the outskirts of Wakestead, where it was their job to take the names of every driver that came this way to search the woods for the missing girl. In other words, a job for constables. The biggest case Wakestead had seen in years, and instead of going door to door with the other detectives, interviewing possible leads, or planning the investigation from the office, here they were, shining torches in car boots like glorified border security. Just when she thought she'd finally been accepted, just when she thought she could put it all behind her. Lewis was making short work of the sandwiches they'd picked up from the corner shop. "It's getting dark. What do you think the chances are we're going to find her before night comes?" he said, through mouthfuls. "Low," said Erin, studying the woods at the bottom of the hill. Lewis's chirpy demeanour had been annoying her all afternoon. "He's probably dumped the body by now." She took the can of full-fat Coke he was holding out to her, snapped it open, and chugged the lukewarm fizzy liquid. Lewis had fallen into an uneasy silence. "Isn't that a bit pessimistic?" She arched an eyebrow at him. "Did that phone call sound good to you?" Missing persons were categorised into one of 3 risk levels: low, medium, or high. Sophie Madson was high risk, all because of a single 10-second phone call to the emergency services, which she had made just after 1 p.m. that day. The Major Crime Unit was already all over the case by the time they summoned in every detective and PC in Wakestead to listen to the recording, received by the emergency services not an hour earlier. There'd been a map of the town projected onto the whiteboard in the main office. Next to it was a photograph pulled from Sophie's Instagram, showing the 16-year-old on holiday, with sunburn on her cheeks and a coppery tint in her dark hair. Under the buzzing fluorescent lights, the police force had listened to the sound of the dial tone ringing out 4 times. "Which service do you require?" the operator had asked. But another sound had almost drowned them out. Rustling, loud and distorted, as though the call was being made from inside a wind tunnel. Then they had heard a young woman's voice. "I'm Sophie Madson!" she had yelled. But her screaming had quickly become muffled. Erin had felt her blood go cold. After a few moments, the recording had cut out.